Hello, wonderful people. My name is Alyssa, and I am here to help you navigate parenting and also being the best version of yourself. On today's episode, we are talking about how I, as a working mom, do not lose my mind during the summertime, keep my kids occupied, and have them going back to school raving to their friends about how wonderful their summer was. Kids truly thrive in structure, and if you think about it, when your kids go to school, they are on a routine. And even if you are homeschooling your kids, they are on a routine. And so when we have summertime and they're no longer doing school, sometimes they struggle and they get really antsy and they argue, and there's just a lot that goes on this summer that could be very overwhelming if you have a lot of kids, you are working at the same time at home, and your kids are just in a frenzy. Keeping them on a routine, even though it's not the same routine from school, can really help them focus and actually have better attitude and behavior while you are navigating through the summertime. So I'm going to share with you the schedule that I created for my kids and how it has made the world of a difference in my life as someone who works from home. So I'm going to post right here the actual image I have posted on my wall of my schedule. Yes, I absolutely created the schedule. I laminated it and I actually pinned it to the wall. So my kids can actually stay on track. They can see what they're doing next, and they almost look forward to what their next activity is for the day. Obviously, you can change this based on your household. This is just what I do, and it works amazing. So the first thing we have is 9 o'clock. We have wake up time. So my kids, they normally, depending on what time they go to bed, it's summer, so I'm not as strict on their bedtime. I do want them to be in bed before 10, but as in the school year, they definitely have a lot stricter actual bedtime, but I'm a little lax on the summertime. So they usually will go to bed and end up waking up between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So that's how I have the schedule starting at 9. So then from 9 to 9:30, it helps for the kids that are sluggish. You have the time for them to do their morning routine. The morning routine consists of waking up, getting dressed, brushing their teeth, combing their hair. So I give them 30 minutes. If your kids share a bathroom, this 30 minutes is helpful. So after they do that, then they have their breakfast time. So they get to choose what they want to eat, and if I have the time, I will actually let them cook with me. If it's something that doesn't require cooking, then great, but I do also want my kids to learn how to cook, so when they are older, they are responsible and able to get that done without needing help. So I am teaching them how to cook their breakfast. After breakfast, we have Bible study. That really just consists of me pulling up a mini video on YouTube of a Bible story. So they get to sit and watch, so they feel like they're watching TV, but they also are learning about God. So I do find that to be fun and helpful, and they actually do look forward to Bible study. After Bible study, we move on to our summer workbook. I found this book. It's very popular on Amazon as Summer Bridge, and I just pick the grade level that they're going to. So this year my son's going to first grade and my daughter's going to fifth grade. So their Summer Bridge book is based on the grade they're going into. That way they don't get too rusty from not doing any schoolwork, and they're kind of slowly preparing for the next year, and so they're not as off, mentally off when school starts. They don't feel frazzled as much. So I just make them do 1 page in math and 1 page in reading, so it's not overwhelming where they're stressed out and they're like, oh, I don't want to do this. So it gives them enough time. My son's work is a lot easier, so he finishes it a lot faster. That hour, I let him go play if he's done with his work, and then if either one of them is done before the hour, they get to go play. But my daughter kind of needs that extra time because her work is definitely more difficult. She's going to the fifth grade compared to first grade work. So I do give them that hour, and then if your kids are done early, let them go play while the other siblings finish. Then they move on to lunch. Lunch is either leftovers from the day before, or we make a sandwich or something, or like I said, if I have time, I will whip them up something for lunch. So after lunch, then they get their fun activity. And I'm going to show you a picture of their behavior board. So this board determines whether they get to do their fun activity. So if they are misbehaving, they are slowly going to move down the board. So it will take their name off the Velcro and move it down the board. This is arguing, harassing other siblings, not listening when I ask them to do something. I'm not too hard on them in the aspect of they are able to move back up the list if they are progressing in their behavior, but this definitely keeps them motivated. So far, neither one of my kids have lost a fun activity, so it does help them work towards their fun activity and stay in a good behavior pattern. And if you are interested in the fun activities, these are the fun activities that we do. Thursdays I normally have meetings, so I do have that to be a flex day, but you can fill up every day that you want. All of these things you're probably like, oh my gosh, that's expensive. No. If you want to go to Topgolf, the movie theater, Urban Air, and bowling on a weekly basis for a very cheap price, go ahead and click this video and I will give you all the tips and tricks on how you can go for little to nothing or free this summer with your kids. So definitely check that video out so that your kids and you can have a blast this summer for little or nothing. So after our lunch, we do the fun activity. It's definitely different every day, but it is consistent for the week. So Monday is the same activity, Tuesday is the same activity, Wednesday is the same activity. And after we do our fun activity, we have quiet time or nap time. For the littles, that's nap time. For the olders who are like, I don't want to have a nap, no problem. Just, you can read, you can play, but just be quiet so that your sibling can have that time to rest. So that's when we do that. So it just depends on your kid. If your little doesn't do naps, just let them do some playtime. And then lastly, I do arts and crafts with them. So art time can consist of painting a picture, drawing a picture, origami, painting a rock, any fun craft that you could think of. Pinterest, Google, Amazon has packages and boxes where you can get like pre-created crafts for you. It just depends on your budget. If you don't want to do that, you can definitely just Google or Pinterest or anything you want to look up to keep them occupied for arts and crafts. But my kids actually do look forward to doing an arts and craft. So that is their schedule for the day while I'm working. And then after that, after a fun-filled day, your kids, they can go do whatever you want. If you want to do like screen time, I am trying not to have them on the screen time too much. I feel like this generation I don't want my kids to be iPad kids. So I am trying to balance their creativity and them being mobile. So that's why I have these activities for the day, and I try my best to not, other than the Bible time, have them be on the TV or watching stuff. So this schedule has definitely kept them busy where they don't actually reach for their iPad as much. And I'm definitely seeing them light up to do things that I did when I was a kid, when TV and stuff like that wasn't as popular and we weren't as occupied with electronics as we are today. So if you have any questions on how I do the schedule, if you actually like my template and you want me to email it to you, just go ahead and comment down below and I would be happy to share as many resources as I have, because I want you to have a smooth summer like I've been having since I started this schedule last year, and it has absolutely changed my stress level and my life, and also my kids just being able to fully, truly enjoy their summer. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. And don't forget to check out the other video with all the discounts, tips, and tricks on fun activities that you could do with your kids this summer. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe if this type of content is up your alley for stay-at-home moms and working parents who work from home. I am happy to help, and I will see you guys next time.